Good evening. Good to have you with us on this edition of the Urban Debate. We've got 4 big conversation points lined up for you. The first one is regarding the controversy around legend cricketer Sunil Gavaskar's comment. Part of the commentary yesterday in the IPL match, whereas Virat Kohli played, Sunil Gavaskar commented on his bad performance. And as he was speaking, there was a part where he spoke about how more practice is needed. A valid point, because most cricketers have also been in lockdown for 6 months and have not played any cricket. But while Mr. Gavaskar spoke about needing more practice, he also referred to Virat's wife Anushka and saying that Virat's only practice had been that of playing cricket with Anushka during the lockdown, and that obviously is not going to help. This was said in Hindi, and I actually want to quote you exactly what he said, because this has become a controversial remark. There's been massive outrage. Netizens specifically have been very angry. Virat Kohli's fans and Anushka's fans have been very angry at what Mr. Gavaskar said as he gave this Hindi commentary. Mr. Sunil Gavaskar said, और वो बड़े वो जानते हैं कि वो जितनी वो प्रैक्टिस करें उससे तो वो बेहतर बन सकते हैं, वो जानते हैं. और लॉकडाउन था तो सिर्फ अनुष्का की बॉलिंग की प्रैक्टिस की उन्होंने. वो वीडियो देखिए, उससे तो कुछ नहीं बनना है. Now, many of you may or may not know that during the lockdown there was a video that emerged of Virat and Anushka at their place on a large ground or a terrace and practicing playing cricket. Anushka bowling and the husband batting. Somebody took a video of that and it emerged on social media. Mr. Gavaskar is obviously referring to that video here, but it's the commentary and the need to bring in the wife and playing cricket or Anushka bowling to Virat in the middle of when you are critiquing or discussing a cricketer's performance that has upset many people. And not just many people, that has upset the actor, the mother-to-be soon, and Virat's wife, Anushka. Anushka, in fact, put up a very long emotional post. And she said, Mr. Gavaskar, your message is distasteful. It's 2020, things still don't change. Stop dragging me into cricket. Why accuse a wife for her husband's game? Stop using me to make sweeping statements. In fact, she goes on to ask that not only is it distasteful, I want to understand from you, Mr. Gavaskar, what was the need to refer to me while you're talking about Virat's performance? There are so many other words and sentences you could have used to critique or talk about his performance. Now, it's left netizens divided. Many say there wasn't really a big deal in what Sunil Gavaskar said. He just referred to a video. He wasn't really blaming Anushka. The other side says women have had enough of this. Every time, especially in Anushka's case, every time there's a problem with Virat's performance, Anushka's name gets brought up. Why is that? What is the link? And when will we stop blaming the wives for the cricket that the men play? Those are the two sides. We have panelists joining us this evening. It's going to be a very quick conversation before we move on to the farmers' protests and the Bihar elections. But before that, let me say good evening to Atul Vasan, former cricketer, Stuti Ghosh, radio jockey, joining us this evening. Dr. Bimal Sori, former manager of the Indian cricket team and former deputy president of the Jaipur District Cricket Association. We were also going to get Natasha Badwar, but unfortunately she had a last-minute emergency, so she will not be part of this conversation. She was really furious about the comment that had been made, and she too asked the same question as Anushka did. Why is it that women and wives get dragged into a cricketer's performance conversation? So let me begin with Stuti. Stuti, do you agree that was a needless remark, or do you think that was just an innocent remark that's been taken out of context?
You know, when I heard it, and I actually heard the actual clip, I wanted to give Mr. Gavaskar the benefit of the doubt, because we're right now in a culture where we get angry on everything. But I'll tell you why his statement was problematic. First, when he refers to Anushka and the fact that Anushka wrote that post, that clearly shows she didn't appreciate it. And I think that, number one, is reason enough for Mr. Gavaskar to actually apologize. And the second thing is, we are living in times where we are seeing this narrative play out, where women, whether wives, girlfriends, sisters or family members, being held responsible and accountable for the behavior of the man in their life. So suddenly you don't want the man to take any responsibility of his actions, and suddenly, so the age old saying of behind every successful man there's a woman. It just seems the woman is there so that she can be blamed when he's not successful, and that does come across like this here. And like I said, I wanted to give him the benefit of doubt, saying he probably just meant it, saying that he didn't have enough practice. But and somebody like Mr. Gavaskar, who has been a commentator for that long, he's been a public figure. He knows what is appropriate and inappropriate. Cricket, another issue that we're dealing with all the time is how women's cricket is completely sidelined. How sports is this very masculine. You want to kind of disregard all the women's teams and what they do, and in fact we kind of relegate them to the margin, saying women cricketers. We never mete out that treatment to the men. So you're kind of building that narrative, and impressionable minds, young minds, when they hear it, it suddenly becomes like fair game. I mean, in popular culture, suddenly you're going to start joking about this. I think Anushka was well within her rights to also be offended, because she has been at the receiving end. This is not the first time this has been happening. We've seen an instance where, every time Virat wouldn't perform, suddenly you would zoom onto Anushka, who was at the stand, saying, oh, he's hurrying back for her and all of that. That was also jokes. Those were also in jest. But we have to understand, when you keep joking about these things, like Eve teasing in Indian films, and how that the monstrous face that takes later on in popular culture. So something that deals with youth, you're talking about cricket. I mean, there was no need. It seemed a very unnecessary comment. And even if it was an innocent mistake, he probably didn't think it through. I want to give him that, grant him that. But there's also nothing wrong in apologizing, because the person whose name he took, she's a self-built actor herself. There was no need for her to be dragged like that. And after so many years, it happened initially, it was fine. And I think she expects an apology, and I think she's well within her rights to expect that.
Okay, Mr. Atul Vasan, do you at least agree that if Anushka's felt offended by it, and she's somebody who's actually gone through this repeatedly, everybody knows about those controversies, to the point where Virat had to stand up for her as well, and she stood up for herself every single time. But if she's feeling hurt today and offended today and asking a question, should Sunil Gavaskar apologize to her?
Well, she is well within her rights to be upset about it, but that's her viewpoint. I think she's very intelligent, very smart, and probably she was feeling that something was amiss there. But just I'm shocked and scandalized at the kind of naysayers' reaction. Where did he blame? I'm just turning the debate around. Where was the accusation that Virat got out because he was practicing with Anushka? I thought that video was so cute. That should be the couple goals. You hear the two most successful people in India, and in the lockdown, expected parents to be just practicing together. That was the fantastic thing that I could have seen. And I think he was just making a point in jest, because IPL commentary is like this. We make over the top statements. Hyperbole is there, and I think in that, and we all know Sunil Gavaskar is such a smart guy. He's an impeccable gentleman. He hasn't got a malicious bone in his body. So it has to be taken in context. Who said it and in what context? And look at the video. I mean, they're playing is so cute. And I think he just made that, just Anushka's bowling is not going to cut it. He needed more practice. But nobody had the practice because everybody was in the lockdown. So where is the accusation? Where is anybody saying that Anushka didn't bowl properly to him? That's why he got out. They were just playing together, and he just made a point that only playing with Anushka is not going to cut it. He has to perform, and probably the time he got for practicing was not enough. So I think just everybody wake up. Don't try to twist this narrative into a big controversy. And Sunil Gavaskar, knowing him, knowing Sunil Gavaskar,
right.
I must say.
And Atul, you and I were here on a show.
Yeah, I know.
You and I were here on a show, Atul, a few days ago before IPL started. We spoke about how, cricketers haven't got any practice, have, not played any cricket for 6 months. So that's true for everybody. Do you
Yes.
believe he could have gone ahead to make that point and
No.
and talk about Virat not being in form yet, needing a lot of practice without mentioning Anushka? Was
No,
there a
but
need
they
to
mentioned.
mention the video?
So there were few cricketers who were carrying a bit of extra weight in the middle. They were mocked as well by commentators that there are extra tires on the grounds today. I mean, we all knew that. Even Rohit Sharma's
Which is
photo
fine
was
because
juxtaposed. Yeah, so they were not upset. So you have to understand in what context. Nobody is blaming anything. You have to understand where it's coming from. And Sunil Gavaskar at such a high pedestal, if he feels without even having said anything with a malified content, if he feels Anushka is upset, he is a gentleman. He will still apologize. But would that apology? I mean, you're just dragging this and without looking at the context of this, and I think it's very unfair.
okay, let me just read out what it is that Anushka has said. That Mr. Gavaskar, your message is distasteful is a fact. But I would love for you to explain why you thought of making such a sweeping statement on a wife accusing her for her husband's game. I'm sure over the years you have respected the private lives of every cricketer while commentating on the game. Don't you think you should have equal amount of respect for me and us? I'm sure you can have many other words and sentences in your mind to use to comment on my husband's performance from last night. Or are your words only relevant if you use my name in the process? It's 2020 and things still don't change for me. When will I stop getting dragged into cricket and stop being used to pass sweeping statements? Respected Mr. Gavaskar, you are a legend whose name stands tall in this gentleman's game. Just wanted to tell you what I felt when I heard you say this. And the reason why I wanted to talk about it, because here is a woman who's always stood up for herself, for her identity, to be with the man she loves, and she's repeatedly been targeted and trolled for it. And in such a sensitive scenario, Stuti, perhaps people need to also be a little more careful. I mean, one can say it's a dad joke gone wrong because, maybe the earlier generation doesn't understand certain sensitivities of now, but they need to, especially for somebody who's gone through this repeatedly.
Absolutely. I just taking on from where Mr. Vasan left. He said that knowing Mr. Gavaskar, he's a gentleman and he wouldn't do it with any wrong intentions. I completely agree. That's what I'm saying. I wanted to give him the benefit of doubt, and this wouldn't have blown out of proportion had Anushka not put that status up, because since you took her name, since Mr. Gavaskar took her name and brought her into, brought her in connection with the game and with Virat's performance, she was also well within her right saying, this is what I think of your taking my name like this in the context. And just like we say that, we have to look at who is saying it and look at the background, similarly, we also have to look at the scenario we are in right now. And I mean, that will open another debate, and I'm sure you'll get on to that as well on Mirror Now. But the fact that a woman is accused of, again, what is happening to a man, the decisions he's taking, this is a culture we are in where we love to blame the women in the lives of these men as if they never take a decision on their own. And Anushka has had it. She has time and again spoken about how upset she gets when her name is dragged. Virat has spoken about it. And Mr. Gavaskar, I am sure, would have known. So there was really no need. Even that video, the video that is being referred to, is also breach of privacy, because this was not put out by the couple themselves. Somebody shot it. They were doing it, they were whatever, whether they were passing time or that was some actual practice happening, no idea. But somebody else had shot it. So that video also, in a way, is breach of privacy. And I think Anushka was upset that, you're talking about a video that probably she didn't want the world to see, and then take her name in a way that she didn't appreciate. So it's just about awareness, nothing else. I don't think anybody is going to disregard all the good work that Mr. Gavaskar has done. But in popular culture, in the way we speak, I just wish all of us, men and women, are more aware. We need to be aware about the sensitive topics, be it about caste, be it about color, like the controversy happened with the song Goria, like the lyricist Raj Shekhar wrote about how Goria, he never thought would be used in the context that now people are seeing it in. But that's what happens. Society evolves. There are some things that become redundant. You're not allowed to say it anymore. And Anushka is well within her rights to feel offended. And I think we can end it if Mr. Gavaskar just apologizes and everyone becomes a little more aware that when it's the man who's a captain, who's smart, who takes his life's decisions, whether he wins or fails, it's completely the result of his actions. We don't need Anushka's name dragged in there.
Well, in response to another news channel, I must say, in response to another news channel, Mr. Sunil Gavaskar has defended his comments and said that I wasn't blaming Anushka. I said Anushka was bowling to Virat. I said Virat has played only that bowling during lockdown. Where am I blaming her for Virat's failures? Batted for wives going with husbands on tours.
Can I just say
which is
something?
an interesting comment that he makes because Mr. Bimal Soni, Anushka has been on the receiving end for that as well. She was blamed when she was present in the stadium and Virat got out for one after scoring just one run in 2015. She's been repeatedly blamed every time he has a bad day or a series of bad performances. I mean, I don't remember anybody praising her on a day when Virat really scores a century.
That's not right.
Well, what I have to say is that today Sunil comment was not meant to offend Anushka, but she has taken it bad because she has had very bad times. In 5 years, whatever Virat does, Anushka is to blame if it's bad. If it's good, nobody tells her anything. So her reaction is quite obvious. But at the same time, I'm giving marks to Sunil. What he meant is the way Virat batted, he had not practiced. And this practice he did not do because there was COVID and there was no nets. So what he mentioned was a passing remark. It looks as if he has only faced Anushka's bowling during this period. So what Sunil meant was not to offend Anushka, but to refer it that Kohli has been out of form, he has not practiced, and that is why he has failed. But 100%, I am also commenting for Anushka that since she has had so much of bad period in last 4 or 5 years, where she is quoted for all his failures, that her reaction was quite obvious. Now to end the matter, I think Sunny should talk to her and tell her that, look, it was only a passing remark, nothing to offend you. And I think the matter could close. But if we continue this kind of things, there's no limit. That means I know as a cricketer that we do mention sometimes certain things for somebody, say parents or say anybody, but we don't mean personal attacks on the individual concerned. So I think both sides have little overreacted. Gavaskar, by taking the name in a joking manner or in an explanatory manner, that Virat has not batted, Virat has not practiced, he's only practiced on Anushka's balls. But it was not to offend Anushka as a wife, or the comment was only made for non-practice of Kohli and availability of only Anushka as a bowling partner.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is,
yes, and that's all. Maybe that's all he should have said. Maybe that's all he should have said and not mentioned it. But perhaps he didn't think what it could have been conveyed as. Because I can also see that when he makes that comment, if you hear the rest of it, and he's critiquing Virat's bad performance and not being in form and needing more practice, and then refers to this video, and the second commentator also, pauses for a bit, and then in fact goes on to talk about how that video was also a breach of privacy and shouldn't have been taken. So he perhaps realized that maybe it wasn't the right place to mention the video. Atul, you wanted to make a point?
Yes, quickly, because I have to go and do some IPL show. I'm just wondering, I want to ask a question and turn it around. I've heard these lot of anchors asking, Virat does a lot of emoting and acting in commercials and all. And somebody made a comment that maybe Anushka is not giving you proper guidance in acting. And everybody laughed about it, But that time, I just feel that Virat should have been upset that how dare they comment on my acting because Anushka is not, giving me, good coaching. So I think you can twist in and turn anything around. But I think Anushka and let me tell you, I must compliment Anushka for
Virat's profession isn't acting.
Yeah, I know that.
His profession isn't acting. His profession is cricket.
Anushka's profession is not bowling. So even nobody's blaming Anushka that she bowled. Her bowling was not good enough for Virat to practice. But what I'm trying to say is, I must tell you that Virat's maturity and his growth as a world icon, as the best player in the world, is attributed to Anushka. Anushka has added that X factor ever since Virat has met Anushka. So if if you bother about everybody's comments, then you should be getting sleeping yourself to bed if people write about you. So I think just let's take the higher moral ground here and understand in what context the thing was said. And I think let this controversy die down.
Okay, I know you're saying that the controversy needs to die out, but what about her making a larger point of her name getting dragged even in 2020? At some point, there is a larger problem here about women getting blamed, which I think we are all not understanding. And I'm not blaming Sunil Gavaskar for it. Maybe he didn't realize it. Maybe he didn't see it like that. But perhaps that's the larger problem, Atul.
The blame. First, please tell me exactly where he blamed her. He just mentioned that only the practice which Anushka gave me is not going to cut it. I can't understand why people are twisting it. Where is the blame? She has not been made a victim at all. I think it's been taken and totally twisted. And you can attribute Virat's 100 to her. And I've heard thousands of people say that today, because Anushka is there, he has done well. I remember in 2014, Anushka was a girlfriend, and that was first time the board had allowed a girlfriend to go to England. The only wives were allowed before that. And then Virat was not doing well, and she was blamed a lot. And I, trying to defend her, had made a comment which it was not appreciated, and she got upset about it. And the whole context of me supporting Virat, that only because Anushka is a well-known person, you are going after her and Virat not doing well, it is not fair. So there's, people can twist everything around, and I think they are such large icons. They have to face this day in and day out. So don't take it out on people who don't have a malicious bone in their body. They are not trying to be malafide in their comments. I think just take a more mature look to it and understand it properly, especially to drag Sunil Gavaskar, who's a legend of the game. And I know that what he had in mind when he said this.
Okay, and I also want to make it clear that frankly, people can have their views. They can see it whichever way they want. The only two people who matter in this case are Virat Kohli and Anushka. And one of them has spoken up. The other one is obviously focusing on his cricket right now. But Anushka has. And Anushka has, not taken it very well and called it a distasteful comment. So I don't think that this can be dismissed that easily. Perhaps Mr. Sunil Gavaskar needs to have a conversation with her and explain his side. I just also want to highlight what Anushka said in 2019. I stayed quiet through the times. I was blamed for Virat's performance. My name has been used in fabricated stories. Do not drag my name. I have decided to break my silence. All the past news have been regressive, horrible, malicious and vicious. And so, Suti, even if we say set aside this one comment and then this one incident, I feel this is a good time to revisit this issue. The issue that even you mentioned, that this malicious blaming and trolling needs to at some point stop.
What prompted her to write that post, the fact that she reacted so soon to it, is also because she's had it. She's seeing it around her. She knows it can just snowball into something else. And while we all genuinely have a lot of respect for Mr. Gavaskar, and I'm sure that's what we'd like to believe, that this was just a stray comment. It didn't really, he didn't have any malicious intentions, but just the fact, I think it's just about being gracious, that you refer to a lady, the lady doesn't appreciate it. I think the least that anyone can do is apologize. And as far as taking things in stride, that's what women are told. It's not just that. Any group, you've had jokes on homosexuals for the longest time, on complexion, on body shaming, and now, yes, I'm glad that these conversations happen where the section that feels victimized, the section that feels marginalized, decides to say that, you know what, this is not funny, and we should be open, have an open mind and hear that as well. Because Anushka isn't, Mr. Gavaskar said something, the person whose name he took then posted on Instagram saying she doesn't appreciate it. I think it is really between the two of them. But if one
Yeah.
person doesn't appreciate it, the most gracious thing to do is to apologize and be careful, because Anushka has been at the receiving end of this. And we are seeing in a society, it's very easy. We are seeing this happen where anyone does anything wrong, suddenly you blame the women. It's also like only the women are in all bad company in our country at the moment, also making headlines. It is a problem, and we shouldn't be party to it.
Yes. Okay. Okay, all right. Thank you so much to all three of you for joining me on this conversation. I thought it was very important to put all kinds of perspective on this story. At the end of the day, of course, it is up to Sunil Gavaskar and Anushka to figure this one out. But maybe the takeaway for us has to be to understand where the person is coming from, what comment, with what perspective are they making that comment, but to also know who you're talking about and to keep in mind sensitivities of other people as well, especially if you're making a personal comment. Completely out of time on this conversation. On the other side, we bring up the two big issues of today: preparations for Bihar elections and the farmers' protests in this country. So stay tuned on Mega Now.